Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another planty video. And today's video is going to be part 2 of my prepping for my Georgia Plant and Trade event that's happening this weekend. So yeah, we have quite a few things that we need to get pot up and prepped for that event. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. I am Jenny Jen the Plant Friend. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know I love you guys. Thank you so much for always supporting me, coming back, watching these videos, commenting, all that you do. It encourages me to press on. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video because I have so much around me and today is the day to get it done. So hopefully the video won't be too long, but it's really just transferring quite a few things out of leca or pond and putting them into either perlite or moss. I don't really think I'm going to use soil today. That way the person, whoever purchased the plants this weekend, they can decide what medium they're going to put it in. So yeah, but the first thing we want to do is I have this is the second one. I recently sold one on the shop, but this guy is well rooted, as you can see. This is a Scindapsus exotica from the mother plant that crawls up the plank and all along the wall here. Even though it's not putting out any more leaves, I don't know what that's about. It's just putting out runners that's made it all the way to the end of the wall. But anyway, anywho, I digress. So yeah, so we're gonna get this guy taken out, and I have a bucket here because I'm gonna have a lot of leca, so I just wanted to have someplace I could just put it all instead of on the floor like I just did. But yeah, this guy is, and I don't really have a problem leaving things in leca or pond. Kind of expensive to do, but if people grow in leca or pond, then I would do that. But if you don't, then I'm not going to send it for you to discard it. But yeah, so anyway, there is a little bit of dead roots in there. I'm just going to pull those out, but for the most part, nice healthy roots. And so I'm trying to see if this is going to be one plant or if I'm going to divide this guy. I think I'll leave it as about a 6-inch plant. I think this is moss. Some of this is moss because I did have it in moss at one point. So that may be what that is. Yeah, that's moss. Okay, good. So yeah, so we're going to, I have some pots here that I am going to use that are transfer friendly. I'm trying to see if I need that size or this size maybe. That's a little tight, but I'm not like falling over with that one. I have several, like I use clear cups, I use whatever pot wise when I ship. Okay, I'm probably going to use this because this one is kind of heavy and it needs to be, yeah. Okay, let's get some moss. So that's her. I think I'm gonna have just one. I have a cutting, but it's kind of small, and I didn't really want to split this one up. Okay. I'm not gonna do commentary on everything because I got a lot to get done. So anyway, so let's see. Now I have my Florida Beauty here. And I'm not doing the whole thing, but I propagated this guy recently, and I just want to take out one leaf, and if it's attached, then I'll end up doing two, but I'm hoping that it's not. And then I have something that I need to put the perlite in. I really thought I was ready, guys. I did all this prepping and I still look like I'm not ready. Okay, so I have one that has a new leaf coming up, and I'm not sure which one it is, so I have to. Here we go. I think this may be more than one leaf. Let's see. I don't know. Gotta dump it. Let's see. So there is a new leaf coming in. All right. So this leaf actually, this is the one that I want to take with me, this top cut, which I don't think they were together. I thought they were individual cuts, but let's see here. Well rooted in the perlite. I think it's been rooting for about a month, maybe a little longer. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the top cut. All right, so what that is, wow, that's nice and firm. So the roots are coming off of here. Okay, so I see where I can cut it and still have this leaf. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so I am going to take off one leaf, and then this one, oh, this one is, I never cut them. I thought I did, because this one is also, but see, when the yellow, what happens to the yellow is it turns brown, and to sort of stop it, you can cut it off, the variegated part of the plant. But this one has two nice leaves there and a third leaf coming, so yeah. But I think I'm going to, my shears, I'm gonna make it a 2 with the other leaf coming. I'm not gonna do all 3. So we're just going to take this leaf here, leaving the roots intact on both. It's got a node. So this is the one that I am going to take, and I am going to leave these guys to probably move, since they're rooted now, I'm going to move them from the perlite to pond probably. Kind of a mixture of the moss and the pond, like so. That's a nice plant. That's a nice plant. Wow. I love the Florida Beauty. Okay. I may put a stake in it, but we'll see. But for now, this is her. Okay. trying to figure out where to put her. So that she's a heavy. Now, minus the planter, but this, oh, that's so cute. Okay. I said I wasn't going to do that, but I probably will. So just discard what I said. Okay. All right, so the next one, so much, like, wow. Okay, so I'm planning to do some Syngoniums that are very, very, like, lightly rooted, and the Syngonium Wielandiland, I never say that correctly, but I did start rooting these guys. They very easily, I did start rooting these. And so the roots are barely coming in there. You can also propagate this and make it more than one, but I am going to put these guys in perlite, and yeah, I think I'll do these in perlite. It's crawling like that. Okay, well, let's see here. This one, and I can do at least we'll just keep it like this for now. All right. Let's go ahead and, okay, and the next one is, well, I think, let's see, Syngonium Chiapense. Yes. I also have the Syngonium macraphylla, so they look so similar. I need to go rinse these roots and get this algae off. Yeah, this is the Chiapense. So we'll pause on this one because I need to rinse it. So the next one is, I've been wanting to sell these, so I'm going to take one of them because it's tall and I'm concerned with how I'm going to transport it. But this is the not Syngonium, the Sweetheart Carrii. And I think I'm going to just leave it in this pot with these stakes and everything, so we'll take that. And I have my Silver Ann. This has been rooting in water. Another one that I need to rinse. I mean, the algae won't bother or anything. I just like to rinse it off. Let's go do that. What else can we pot up? Okay, well, we'll do these two. Do everything we can before we have to go do any rinsing. Okay, so this is the Philodendron Campstportoanum. Anyway, the tag will be in the plant. It's that long name, Campo something, Campos. Yeah. Well, let's see what do I really have like 3 of these, but I'm only taking 2 with me. The others are one smaller, and then one is, this one's pretty dry too. One smaller than the mother plant. I have the mother plant there. But I really wanted these guys to go. Okay. And then the Syngonium macraphylla, I will try to do 2 like that. Put a layer of moss at the bottom, then perlite. I'm liking that combination. And then a layer of moss at the top. There we go. All right, and okay. Okay, so I rinsed the silver and the okay, that's nice. All right, and then the macrophyllas, I'm going to do 2. I really need a longer cup. Yeah, something like that. Okay, this is the Chiapense, not the macraphylla. Chiapense. Let me find the tag. Yeah, this is the Chiapense. I have little tags like that in the cups. Okay, let's see. I need another deeper one for this one. I could probably use this. Okay, and then I think the last one that I wanted to do, I don't need to do anything with this one other than I'm going to transport it like this, but it's in perlite already, well rooted, so so there's no need to taking the trellis out of it, but I'm going to leave the trellis that's attached, probably more than likely. I'm not going to take that one out, and I'll transport it in this outer pot, but once I get there I'll take it out. But this is from my very large pupa calyx that I had hanging over the driftwood, on the driftwood or whatever, and so yeah, I don't really need to do anything to this one. Just load this one up. So just want to make sure. Oh, and I'm debating, but I'm going to prep her as if I'm going to say goodbye to her. She will be at the event for sure, and that is my Thai constellation. I am going to put her, take her out of this pot. Hopefully she's going to cooperate. This was the one, I don't know if you guys remember, but I propagated it from the, this is, let's see, what did I propagate? I propagated, it's a bottom cut. It was 3 leaves, 2 died off. This is the original leaf, and then it pushed out these 3 leaves, 4 really. This little wonky one was the first one that came out, and then of course it started pushing out fenestrated leaves. Not secondary yet, but it has a mature root system, and yeah, so coming out very easily. She's in a perlite moss mixture as well, and has done very well in this mixture. And they like to be root bound, so I'm not upset that it's root bound. Well, we anticipated that happening, that it would go everywhere. I think I'm just going to backfill it with perlite. Yeah, this guy wasn't doing well at all, but look at her now. Just going to sit it over in there for stability purposes. And I'll put the little tag for history, so if somebody ends up buying her, then they'll have the history. I know that these have become very popular of late and at a much lower price, but to get an established one, you're still going to end up paying a little bit more than the smaller ones that you buy in the grocery store that you have to grow out, and you have to hopefully not get root rot and all of those things. So that's something to consider when buying a Thai constellation. Yes, you can start from scratch with the smaller ones and hope and pray, but if you talk to anybody that's owned a Thai constellation, the first few rounds were not easy because of the root rot, and it just takes forever for them to acclimate. And so I'm saying all that to say that this is an established one that you're not going to have to do all of that with, because I have the mother plant. I've gifted, you might have been there when I propagated finally. And by the way, this one is from the one that my husband gave me. So yeah, the fact that I'm willing to release this, it's a whole nother story. But yeah, so, but I just have, with this one, I have 4. And 2 are doing really well. Well, all 3 of them are doing well, but I just feel like it's time. So probably won't keep the outer pot, but maybe find another pot for this. And because I do reuse these pots, and so that's the only reason I'm saying that. But Yeah, she's gonna be at the show. Okay, so much for that. I'll put her there. All right, and I think that is it, guys. I mean, I think that's enough. We'll see. Okay, guys, well, that concludes this video for today. Thank you so much for joining me for my prep video of my plant and trade show this weekend. And thank you for making it to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, check me out on Etsy, check me out on Instagram. Just check me out. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.